Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning. So right now I'm going to start the new week of Pit. So yeah, let's get it started. So I actually did look back at the previous videos that we've done, and we have done this boss before, but this is a new rotation. So well, yeah, we'll check it out and we'll cover it as we normally do. So this is Asterius Snow Storm. Let's take a look at his skills. All right, so whenever an ally spikes triggers, it will heal allies for some health. Every third turn will give gives health to allies with spikes, okay? And every seventh turn will deal damage to enemy for every allies with spikes. All right, so a couple of things. Looks like their heroes will have spikes, so we'll need to be aware of that because we'll be taking damage whenever we attack them. And then also heal their allies, so they will have a little bit more health than they usually would, and so we need to, because of that, we need to deal a little bit more damage as well. So on the third turn, because they're going to get health to allies with spikes, we want to destroy as many allies with spikes as possible, and also find a way to get rid of spikes if we have to. Maybe a silence, maybe... I guess that's really it. And then on the seventh turn, it says deals damage to enemies for every ally with spikes. We are the enemy, so we're going to take damage for every ally with spikes. So we want to make sure that we get rid of all heroes, or as many of the heroes on their side as possible, so that we don't take extra damage. Okay, so yeah, let's hop right in. Currently using the pirate along with the Gleedy pet as we normally do. All right, so let's start this off. This is the first boss, so we may end up using more commons and rares than usual, but we could also just use legendaries and epics if we have to. So we're going to start first with our damage pentagrams. We have double coverage over here on lane A, so we do want to draw heroes over there. Let's take a look at some of the buildings that are on the board. Okay, we've got some heal. This building here gives spikes, so we do want to get rid of that. And then there's also a spikes rune and a health rune. So let's see here. This hero already here has mental shield, and we can use it to destroy the building. So I'm going to place it over here on B3. Yeah! Next, we are... Okay, so we have this melee hero, this Dark Warrior. This one has a death trigger to give mental shield to the Warlord. Also does have spikes as well. And because it has spikes, it will be healing the allies. I think we're going to attack this and get rid of this so that we don't have to worry about the spikes trigger for later. Going to summon this range hero over here on C1. This planty does poison damage, also itself has spikes. Okay, so our Moonchild over here, when the mental shield is lost, it will deal damage to enemies around themselves, so this hero will actually be destroyed. We have this Morlock that will give evasion to a random ally, except flying, so when this hero is destroyed, this will get evasion. See how many poison. Okay, so the poison will actually destroy that. So both of these heroes will be destroyed. So that is good. Going to do our shark summons now, just for a little bit of protection. Okay, we can also just deal damage to the warlords. And we're going to follow up with this range hero over here on A2. This apprentice, just to get some more damage out here. Ooh, I forgot about the extra health boost. Alright, that's fine. So we have the Blood Cult Adept, just giving Vampirism. We're going to summon a melee hero to get around the evasion here. And I'm going to summon this one over here on C1. This Splintered Soul with the bleeding, also the Reborn for a little bit of protection. Okay, we have this range hero over here on D6. This one gives extra attack to a random ally when it dies. Eventually this hero will be destroyed by combat. We're going to do a shuffle now to see if we can find a range hero. Thinking about it. This one's got here. Nah, this is fine. We're going to just summon this melee hero over here on C2. Getting rid of some more commons so that we won't have to draw them for later. Okay, so this hero should now have extra attack. Okay, also should have some bleeding. Okay, we have another planty. Let's see, combat will destroy that. This will be 145. And then lethal over here. I'm going to summon one more common just to get rid of it. Okay, we got some heal off of the spikes triggering. And there we go. So that was Asterius Snow Storm. Okay, let's see what we have for rewards. Okay, got some rare Spore Loath, rare Tinker, and rare Grace. Very good. Okay, we're on the next boss here, Enora, Goddess of Purity. Let's take a look at her skills. Okay, so whenever an ally heal triggers, it will deal damage to a random enemy. Every third turn, we'll summon 2 first aid tents. Okay, we can find out what those do. And then on the 7th turn, we'll deal damage to our Warlord for every first aid tent. Okay, so a couple things. They will have heal skill on them. So that means that they will We want to destroy as many of their heroes as possible, so that way they don't get healed. Then we're also going to be taking damage to our heroes, so we do want to summon heroes with high health. On top of that, on the third turn, we'll see the first aid tents come out. We'll see what those do, and then we'll probably have to destroy them as soon as they come out. And then on the 7th turn, because we're going to take damage for every first aid tent, we want to get rid of all the first aid tents if we can. So yeah, let's hop right in. Okay, pretty open board, which is very nice. Let's take a look at some of these buildings here. So we got some block, all right, some more block. We're going to start again with our damage pentagram. Okay, double coverage over here on lane C, so we want to draw heroes over there. Going to start with our common over here on C1. This dryad, nothing going on right now. I just want to get rid of our common for now. Okay, we have the Scarlet Warrior, summons 2 archers behind themselves, but because they summoned it over here on B5, there's only 1 archer. I guess they were trying to avoid this damage pentagram, which makes sense. Also, we'll have a little bit of heal whenever one of our ranged heroes attacks. Do want to get rid of this common, but at the same time, we do want to continue attacking because of these open lanes. So I'm going to do a shuffle and look for some heroes. Okay, got another ranged hero. It's kind of weak. That's okay. Can summon that. We'll summon over here on E1. Comes into play, freezes 2 of their random heroes. Also deals some extra damage when we attack their warlord. Okay, let's see here. This bunny gives Pierce, also does have Pierce. We're going to go with our shark summons now to get some more attackers on the board. Okay, some coverage over here, so that's good. Coverage over on lane C as well. And think of this is here. I'm gonna summon this range hero over here on B1. This Child of Chaos summons a tree in front of itself at the end of the turn, so a little bit of protection. Okay, we have the first aid tents, so whenever they, at the beginning of the turn, they will heal the adjacent allies for some health. Okay, so adjacent means around. So say, for example, here, this one on D4 will heal here, 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 and here. Okay, so we have the Love Mage. When one of the allies dies, it will heal a random wounded ally to the max. So we want to destroy this as well, so that way we won't see more heal happening. We'd summon this melee hero here on A3. You can see the damage happening every time the healing has occurred. Okay, we got another first aid tent. Comes into play, heals. Also will heal at the beginning of the turn. Let's see. So combat will destroy that. We'll have enough damage to destroy this, I think. Now this will be a good time. Excuse me. This will be a good time to actually place some protection over here. So we'll summon this building over here on B3. Combat will destroy that. Now we just need to get rid of this last first aid tent. Okay, so common will destroy that, common will destroy this, and we'll summon another common over here on D2. Just clearing out the heroes like we usually do. Alright, some more first aid tents. Okay, and then another first aid tent. Yeah, even though this just says first aid, it will count for this damage. So let's see here. We're going to give an attack boost over to our male heroes. So in this case, we'll have... Ooh, we're a little short on damage here. Common will destroy that. Do some damage over here. Just need to deal 10 more points of damage on this lane and 1 over here. Going to do a shuffle to find a range hero to attack this. Okay, so that at least we can clear out 1 more first aid tent. I'm going to summon it over here on A1. This archer. Okay, so we left 1 first aid tent on the field. We took some damage because, again, just the 1 first aid tent. Say, we got the engineer over here. We'll heal allies at the end of the turn, and because of that, we took some damage. This is 100, 200, 300, 365. We can summon this range hero over here, and this actually should be enough for lethal. Yeah. 100. Okay, well, there you go. That was Enora, Goddess of Purity. And see, not too tough of a battle. Those first A10s offer little resistance against the board. Some more healing, but again, not really a lot of attackers. Okay, so let's see what we have for rewards. Okay, some rare Villainoma Genius, some rare Griffius, and some rare Queen Anata. Okay, not bad. All right, so we are done for today. We're going to check in on the next pit bosses tomorrow, as you can see here. So the next ones that will be available are Vindictive Samana and Thorn the Wise. So yeah, we'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow. This this is Happy Splasher, signing off.